people always ask, well, do you get tired of eating the same thing? Not really, because I'm clear mentally, healthy as can be. Physically, I look the way I look, and I like my life. It's odd that we all have certain things. Not everybody can eat 3 meals a day. You shouldn't have to eat 3 meals a day. You know, people tell you eat 2 meals a day, 3 meals. Whatever makes you work. There's this guy called the Liver King. Who the fuck knows about him? Great marketing guy. All this different food. Just disgusting. Because it works for him, but if you think it's going to work for you, it's a whole different ballgame. The man is taking care of himself. Does he take steroids? Who knows? I don't give a shit. But he's got a great marketing play for people to follow and made himself a great name. There are people out there like that you can follow. It's like following Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins has done a wonderful thing for the country and for people, but think about the common sense. If you take a conversation and you turn it into something more yourself, do you have to constantly keep going back? Some of us do. That's why therapists work. Unfortunately, many therapists will keep you coming back because they want to make the money. They never help you get to that solution. They give you 90% of what you need, and that 10%, it's kind of, I've never met a therapist in my life who's not as needy as their client. Never have, never will. It's just a given. They are, they will be, and it'll continue to be that way. But when we start following everybody out there, because they tell us, one of these great things about whether it's TikTok or Instagram, they always have these things on your signs. And if you watch the top 4 sexiest signs, the most aggressive signs, the most brilliant signs, the best in bed, it's like, mother of God. How many of you ever caught yourself reading it and thinking, God, where's my sign? Fuck me, I've looked at it. And then you think to yourself, how much time did I waste? If you know your sign, you already know what you're about. If you know what you like, you know what you like. I always tell people, and it's always interesting, I'm not going to try something going out to eat with someone just because you want me to, just because you want me to be comfortable about it. I'm going to enjoy what I want. And I was supposed to go to dinner this past weekend with someone, and we agreed to go someplace. I said, yeah, there's some stuff on the menu. I looked it up, and there was some chicken and stuff like that. And so we started talking, and I said, what are you going to have? Just because we both love food. And she goes, well, I want to get this and split it with you. I said, no. I said, that's not my interest. I don't want that. I'm just going to get this. She goes, well, that's boring. Okay, boring to you, but not boring to me. And so I didn't need her to validate what I was going to eat. And so it got into this, well, if you're not going to eat anything other than that, then why are we going to go to dinner? I said, well, here's the good answer. We're not now. I'm going to dinner. I'm going to have a great time. But your need to have me like what you like. And then we had a conversation later in the night. She called and she goes, I'm just uncomfortable around people when it comes to food. I said, there's nothing wrong with that. But when you want to shame me because I don't want to eat what you want, and this happens to many people. You go to grandma's house, grandma's upset. You go to restaurants, people are like, you got to try this. No, I don't know about you, but I've never let anybody order food for me. Holy Jesus. I'm always amazed when someone, just order what you like. No one's going to want to eat with me. But when we continuously go to social media and we're looking for answers, you're not getting them. The Kardashians are another example. As I've said before, I respect how they built whatever the hell they built, no matter good, bad, or indifferent. Do the two sisters, Kim and what's the other one, with Khloe, look at them. Look at their transitions over the years. Do you think that's just from dieting and exercising? That looks like so much plastic surgery. And who knows? Could be, couldn't be. But do you want to be like them? Why would you want to even be like any of them? Why would you want to be? Now, Kim Kardashian, to me, has a brilliant mind, not only for marketing. She went to law schools. Why would you want to be like Khloe Kardashian? What does she have that you have? Money? Fame? But what does she have to do to keep that? What would you have to do to keep that? All these different Instagram models that have millions of followers, bless them, they've earned them, whatever. But at a certain time, everything ends. At a certain time, it's over. What I'm getting at is we as a society are always looking for answers from somebody else. And then if it doesn't work, we don't have to take responsibility. Well, I tried that diet at dinner. What the hell's a diet? It's a dangerous identity-enhancing trap. Diets are dangerous for all of us. It's a way of eating. You know when you're full. I used to have this thing, and sometimes I still do. When I eat a meal, I'm thinking, my God, I'm going to finish it because what if God takes me tonight? What if something goes bad? That's my mind of a man dealing with an eating disorder. What am I going to happen? What am I going to do? And it's psychotic and it's crazy, but it's who I am. And I've learned that I got to accept it. I can't eat like other people. I can't do what other people do. I don't want to anymore. I don't need to look like you or be like you in order to like myself. Because again, many people look a certain way, present a certain way in public. They go home and It's psychotic. It goes, they don't like themselves. They're embarrassed. They're ashamed. There's many things we have to look at. But when we're dealing with our health issues, when it comes to exercise, what's the one thing in this world that's free? Unless you don't have any legs. That's walking. Walking is a great exercise. Walking gets your heart rate up. Walking helps you lose weight. Walking is it's really wonderful. Doesn't cost a damn thing. Think about gyms. Gyms are great. But when you go to a gym, they have people that want to train you. Why do they want to take your money? Have you seen some of the people that want to train you? It's like they've never trained anybody. I always tell people, if you want something, make sure the person that you're dealing with has what you want. Doesn't just tell you. And just because someone has a college degree and someone has a degree in physics or, kinetics, whatever that word is, obviously I can't say it, so I don't have it. But if someone, that doesn't mean jack diddly squat. Sports psychologist, another thing. I'm ranting all over today and I don't give a shit because it's all about the same thing. It's letting other people control what we do and giving them the power. Sports psychologists are great, but they can only get so much out of athletes. A lot of things they can't say because they have a license. They don't look at what's going on today. They think that, from a sports point of view, it's mental. A lot of things are mental in sports. A lot of things. Today's the All-Star, what the hell is it? The Home Run Derby tonight. And look how many people are excited to go to a Home Run Derby. I don't know about you guys, but I don't get excited. I love them. I watch them, but it's not my day going. A friend of mine called and said, we're going to Arlington. This was yesterday. Just going for the Home Run Derby, and they're not going to the game. But that's what they want to do. Go ahead and do it. Again, when you're doing things because other people do it, there's nothing wrong with it, but it becomes detrimental to you, your way of life, your work, your health, your relationships. Step back. We don't need to emulate other people because we don't really know what's going on.